Hello, Patreon subscribers. It's me, Ralph. But you already knew that. First things first. You know why you're here? Because I'm going to be going through the trailer bit by bit for Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Love the title. I'm glad that it doesn't have Force in it or Jedi in it. Well, Force is fine. Jedi, The Last Jedi, I didn't care for because I like calling Jedi Return of the Jedi. So, anyway, you're looking at a guy who came home from work, slept for 2 hours, set his alarm, woke up, watched the episode 9 panel online, and then started setting this shit up. So, I may get a little loopy, but you know the drill. I'm going to start and stop and go and rewind and fast forward and all of that garbage. So if you haven't seen the trailer yet, go to youtube.com/Star Wars. Watch the trailer for Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. I watched it once, so here we go. Panting? Sex? No? Ooh! Ooh, that's a nice shot. Look at those colors. Okay, so
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations to the Yuga. But this is your fight.
okay, a couple things. First of all, like it. New planet, kind of deserty, rocky. Old lightsaber. Let's get a look at that lightsaber. So if we look right here, where I'm pointing, maybe I can try to get this out of there a little bit. It looks like the lightsaber's been mended. This is the Anakin Skywalker that was passed down to, well, Obi-Wan grabbed it, passed it down to Luke, ended up in Maz Kanata's hands, and then now in Rey's. It was split in half in Episode 8. This is the first thing I've noticed that J.J. Abrams has undone. He's put that lightsaber back together, and I mean, cool, great. Hopefully, there's some sort of training involved with this, where you know, a Jedi, they're kind of one of their final trials is to be able to construct their own lightsaber. So it'll be interesting to see if Rey reconstructs this lightsaber on screen. According to the panel, we know some time has passed since Episode 8, so who knows? Well, hopefully, fingers crossed. And it looks like she still has the blaster that Han Solo gave her, so that's cool.
1,000 generations to the Yuga.
Okay, how many people are going to make this their Twitter and Facebook banner? This shot is awesome. You can see the TIE fighter in the distance, and this is the first time in a movie that we've seen a person versus a spaceship. We've seen Luke Skywalker in the Return of the Jedi take out the speeder bike, but this is going to be the first time we see like a person versus a spaceship. All right, this is cool. Let's listen to what Luke says, and we'll come back to this shot.
1,000 generations to the Yuga. But this is your fight.
So, Luke Skywalker says, it's similar to what Obi-Wan says in Star Wars Episode 4. He says, for many generations, the Jedi Knight, served the Republic. In this one, he talks about many generations, and then he brings up the fact that this is your fight. And based on the editing of the trailer, we can only assume that he's talking about Rey. So, he's talking about Rey. And what's funny is what we saw at the end of Episode 8 that there was more Force users in the galaxy. Did J.J. Abrams undo this as well? Let's find out. Every generation has a legend. Sure. Pretty generic tagline.
But this is your fight.
This right here is the coolest fucking thing ever. I love this so much. Christmas. I'm kind of glad it's back to Christmas. Amazing shot. Rey's new outfit. It looks like she has a hood or some sort of cape or something. The hands of Kylo Ren. I'm assuming it's Kylo Ren's hands. Why wouldn't it be? Kylo Ren and Rey, one-on-one. TIE Fighter versus Force user. I'm going to say Jedi. Let's come ahead a little bit. Oh, man, this is so great. Yeah, it looks like she has a hood. So kind of mimicking Princess Leia's outfit from Star Wars. So we got a little bit of Leia in there. And then like these straps remind me of Luke's outfit from Star Wars. A little bit of Luke. Maybe he's also fixing the fact that she's a Skywalker and she actually isn't. Come from junk traders. Look at this. Wow. She's great. She's great. I love her. Still wearing those boots, huh? Okay. Let's get this. Look at this TIE Fighter. So the TIE Fighter, if you look at here, it's more like a TIE Interceptor, also from Return of the Jedi. So it looks like there's going to be some parallels as far as the imagery goes. Kind of looks a little bit different than the Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter from Episode 8. His had more of a this shape. I figured since I'm hanging out in this box, I might as well do some visuals. It was more this shape, and now it's a ball shape. More like a classic TIE Fighter. There's some cool sort of like retrofitting. If you look over here on the cockpit. So this stuff here is kind of interesting. I don't know if it's like, if this broke, we're going to see later on that Kylo Ren's helmet broke, and he's reassembling it, and it's got kind of these red welds on it. So that's kind of what this looks like. It looks like it's a reinforced TIE Fighter. It definitely looks like it's custom, and it's sort of like taken to the shop and customized. So that's a attribute that he could have gotten from his father, Han Solo. Oh my God, this is it, man! This is the thing right here. Let's see if I can do this. Let's do this like this. Yeah, I'm not out of the way. Jedi backflip. Look at this, the dust, just like rooster tailing out from behind that TIE Fighter. It's sort of like jumping, reverse, Wonder Woman, all right between the things. Holy shit, is she gonna cut it in half? Like if she cuts that in half and Kylo Ren comes spilling out of it with his lightsaber, oh man, that would be so awesome. Fingers crossed for something cool like that. Christmas. All right, let's play. We'll watch a little bit more, then come back. We're already halfway through. It's just the teaser trailer, but there's going to be a lot to unpack in the second half. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, let's head back a little bit. First of all, the music that you're hearing there, for those of you that listen to the lightsaber and light motifs, episode 4, which was the first episode, the music that they're playing here is Princess Leia's theme. So we're hearing Princess Leia's theme for this part, which is a nice kind of tribute to her who's really the only surviving member of the original trilogy as far as Luke, Leia, and Han go. So it's nice to have her her theme coming in for this. This shot, it looks kind of like Edu, which was in Rogue One, but I don't know what it is. It looks a little bit different. Kind of a rocky, sort of alpine looking planet. That's pretty cool looking. And what looks to be an A-wing flying into frame. What do you guys think? Is it an A-wing? Looks pretty similar to an A-wing. For now, I'm going to say it's an A-wing. And then they're heading to the city, which is resting on these sort of plateaus. That's really neat. It almost looks like it's underwater, but there's clouds and stuff. But there's a lot of like ash and stuff in the sky. It might be water drops. All right. Oh boy, look at this red sky. Look at this dude. This red sky. I wonder if there's another Star Killer base being built, maybe under construction. Doubt it. I don't think we could do yet another super weapon. Look at this dude. Without the mask. Jacking up randos. This guy's coming at Kylo Ren with like a highlight. Like a highlight. I don't know. Catcher thingy. But takes him out with the hilt side of the saber so he doesn't cut through him. Slams him down like Chewbacca and Solo. And the stormtroopers just blasting these guys. That's so cool. Okay, this shot. I don't know what this is. Oh, yeah, this is the welding tool. And it looks like Kylo is, like I said, rebuilding his helmet. But wait a second. Hold on a fucking second. Sorry if I'm swearing so much. Like I said, I'm on like zero sleep. This eye is more wonky than it usually is. My eyes are uneven. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but I'm so tired. But I gotta do this for you guys because I don't know. I don't even know if you guys care about these video breakdowns. I'm sure you do, but I couldn't just sleep in today. So there's a hairy hand. Looks like a hairy hand is welding the Kylo Ren helmet. If you look kind of up here, it looks like they have binders. It could just be a bracelet, but it's kind of have this cool glowing red. I don't know if they're going to keep that. I don't know if this person who has this hairy hand, if they're going to wear it and pose as Kylo Ren, but that's pretty cool looking. It's pretty cool. I'm sure once the red stops overheating, it won't be red anymore. It'll just be like a different color, gray. All right, look at these guys. It's a new planet. I guess it was shot in Jordan. They didn't say what the name of the planet was. If you look at Poe, he looks exactly like Drake from Uncharted 3. For those you PS3 and PS4 fans, that's exactly what he wears. But man, he looks cool, and it looks like Finn, who has a new jacket. It looks like he's holding Rey's staff. What does that mean? I don't know. There's some shots coming up later of the whole group. This is the new droid. Cone face. I think they said his name was Dio or something. I should have probably wrote it down and taken notes during the panel, but actually almost slept through the panel. I was just like screw it. I'm just gonna stay asleep and set my alarm for another hour because I knew the trailer wasn't gonna be up. But they're both doing a little side eye, kind of a. I'm sure someone could do a GIF of this and turn it into like Night at the Roxbury. That'd be kind of funny, huh? Hurt me no more. All right, so that's cool. The only thing, the droid's kind of cool. It's like interesting that they're able to create another like impossible looking droid. I have no idea how this droid spins if you look at the panel, he or she spins on the axis like that. I don't know how it does that with one wheel, but I figured it out. All right. Oh boy. Look who's flying the Millennium Falcon. It's Lando and Chewbacca. We haven't seen that since the end of The Empire Strikes Back. Going into hyperspace. Look how happy he is. Holy sh! This brings me so much joy. I'm not going to blame the tiredness on the misting up of the eyes, because that is just so amazing. And what's cool about this is that he's wearing the headset, which means he's communicating, and it looks like he might be leading possibly a fleet into some sort of battle. But man alive, look at that. I don't know if that's an outtake or they're using that in the movie, but man, I've always liked Lando, but now I'm like, I miss Lando. I think Donald Glover did a great job in Solo, but look at this dude. Come on. That is fantastic. In hyperspace. Oh, coming out of hyperspace. Look at that. Oh, show us.
Yeah,
Show us where you're stopping at. Nope. Got it. Okay. The saga comes to an end. I'm going to go back. We're going to watch this a little bit again and then look at the next section of video. This Christmas, man. Too bad it's not coming out in May, because that would be next month. It's, as far as I know, that's the first like on-screen dialogue we've heard is Lando laughing. And I mean, you've got oh my gosh, that to me that's like the last in episode 7, the Chewie We're Home bit. Ah, it's so great. Ooh. That's an A-wing.
Please be with you.
Oh my god,
No one's ever really gone.
oh shit! I just realized what the fuck I saw. What? Oh god. Okay. First of all, deal with this shit. I don't even care. Sorry about the swearing. Sorry about the crying, but I watched this while I was still in bed when I watched this, and so this is the first time I've actually like taken a look at what I see, and I got either spit or a tear on my screen. And I know you can't see it, but it's right in the middle of this explosion that you're looking at. Okay, so this is a desert planet. You got a lot of moisture evaporators. And explosions, and what looks like a Jabba the Hutt-esque skiff right there in the foreground, shooting back at some stormtroopers on a speeder bike. Holy shit! That stormtrooper has a jetpack. Wow! That, oh my god! Look at this shot. It's like they filmed it with a drone and they just like added a stormtrooper in there. Flying stormtroopers in a live-action Star Wars movie. That's great. Look at these guys. They look like ice pirates. Laser blasts. Poe and Finn together. Oh my gosh. Just have them kiss already. That's great. And look at C-3PO in the mix. Out on an adventure again. The last 2 movies has just been kind of this standing around dude. Apparently, C-3PO's character in episode 7 and 8 is that he's essentially the protocol droid that is head of communications between people, or the Resistance, and the Resistance droids. So the droids, so he's kind of the liaison between like Forzi PCO and like those kind of guys. So, whew, all right. Look at this stuff. Anything in these baskets? What are they carrying? Spice? I don't know. Looks like they're. Oh man, this is so cool looking. It looks like they have some sort of like scrolls, but they're probably not important. Maybe they are important. Maybe they're trying to get these. I don't know. Let's keep moving on. I could speculate all day, and I'll never remember what I said on this and be like, see, I was right. So this is an A-Wing. That's cool. We have a couple A-Wings got blown up in. Whoop. Wait. What? What? Oh my gosh. So it looks like a battle. Clearly, it's not in an atmosphere. And if you look at this A-Wing, is passing what looks like a Republic cruiser. That's not a normal Star Destroyer. That looks like an old Republic cruiser. Well, maybe it is a Star Destroyer. This is the bridge and the shields, but the coloring on it definitely right here looks like the old Republic. Maybe they got them off Coruscant or something. We got a medal. I don't know if I like the looks of this. The only medals that were given out were to Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and that's it. This is the medal from the ending of Star Wars, the 1977 A New Hope. So this looks like it could be Leia, maybe, holding Luke or Hans. I feel like in Episode 8, when Leia held the force projected dice, that was her kind of token of his. This might be Luke's. She might be remembering Luke, which is interesting. But yeah, they definitely look like older hands. That's so cool. Battle Yavin. And then this, I don't know if this where they got this shot from, because they said that you're using unused footage from Episode 7 and Episode 9, and I don't know if there's any scene in Episode 9 where Leia would be hugging Rey, so there could be some digital manipulation in here. And then that could be a double. But oh my gosh, look at this. It's gonna make me cry. Fuck. This is so weirdly emotional to me. All right. Okay. And now here we have all these guys. Finn in his outfit. He's got the blue pants with the red stripe. It's kind of like Han Solo in The Empire Strikes Back. Poe, Rey, C-3PO. Looks like he's still kind of rocking the silver leg. This new guy, Dio, I think. I'm gonna get that wrong. BB-8 and Chewbacca. Chewbacca with his bandolier and bowcaster. That's cool. Cool. It didn't occur to me what they were looking at. Now, at first, what is Rey holding? First of all, what's Rey holding? A backpack? A new backpack, Kyle? Okay. I didn't realize what this was. I thought it was just some sort of tower, kind of like, something that was built like an ancient Jedi temple. That is a chunk of the Death Star. Here's the equator trench right here. And this is the super laser. Why do they need to go back to the Death Star? Which Death Star is this? The first one? Can Tarkin be playing a role? Can we finally... This is also speculating. My theory was always that Tarkin exploded in the Death Star, got inundated with all the Kyber crystals in there, was able to survive the blast of the Death Star because of the amount of force energy in the Kyber crystals that were used to fire the super weapon. He somehow survives, gets deformed, learns the Force over the next 30 years, and is Snoke. That's my Snoke theory. That's the one I'm sticking to. Could that be a link? Because in a couple of seconds here, I'm going to go back a little bit. We're going to watch this montage, and then we're going to hear something. We're going to hear the laughter of Palpatine. And if they're setting up Force ghosts or Sith Force ghosts, this is going to be amazing. Maybe they have to return here either to get Kyber crystals or something. But if Snoke is a ghost, if Palpatine is a ghost, and Darth Maul are ghosts, that would be great. Because that means we could have the ghosts of Obi-Wan. Well, I'll bring my fingers in. Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker, and Yoda. And these 6 people can fight. But there's only one person from both sides that could bring balance to the Force, and that's the rise of Anakin Skywalker. And the prophecy of all 9 movies is fulfilled, and if this doesn't happen, they better have something pretty fucking good in its place, because that's got to happen. Why are they at the Death Star? Oh, okay. Then we're going to go back. We're going to finish this up. And fingers crossed on that fucking theory, huh? Come on, guys. Oh, I went way far back. Yeah, we're going to watch this flip again. She has her lightsaber on the same time as her blaster. I guess Luke did that too, but I feel like I would be afraid of cutting my blaster.
Peace be with you. No one's ever really gone.
So good. Of course. A little bit of Kylo Ren's theme in there. We haven't gotten to Kylo Ren's theme on lightsaber and light motifs. We'll get to that soon. Let's pick this shot. That's how I feel right now. That's it. I'm gonna try to get some rest right after I post this. So by the time you guys see this, I'll be fast asleep. And then stay tuned. There's gonna be a Mandalorian trailer probably sometime soon. But man, I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. Yeah. I don't know what else to say other than thank you for subscribing. Thank you for putting up with all my swearing. And I may, because I'm tired is probably why all the tears are flowing. But also, I just absolutely love Star Wars. How much do I love Star Wars? You're looking at my computer monitor right now, and I'm going to go ahead and start up my screensaver real quick. No, I'm not gonna. It might mess up the recording, but it's Ralph McQuarrie artwork and stuff. But man, it's crazy that this story of Luke Skywalker, that's been around my whole life, is coming to an end. There were some hiccups along the way, and this is really exciting. I look forward to it. Please, please, please respond to this video. Go on the Facebook group. Go onto the Patreon page. If you find this video tucked away on YouTube, leave comments, tweet at me, DM me, let me know what you think of this trailer breakdown. And yeah, I'm sure there'll be more of these before Christmas. So until next time, may the Force be with you.